Well, according to the code, everything that a white supremacist does, I can't say this enough, because it's true, everything that a white supremacist does is to give strength to the system of white supremacy. You should always suspect that. You should always suspect that without, no matter how it looks on the surface. And using the word apology, white supremacists will refuse to apologize, or they will give you a ton of apologies. It depends on whether or not it will give strength to the system of white supremacy. If they'll say, well, we have been doing this, and we have been doing that, and we've been doing the other, and so the black people have been begging for an apology, all right? And we have been withholding our apologies, all right? Well, if they're doing it, if it's a white supremacist doing it, that's a strategy. And the strategy may be, I don't know for sure, but whatever they do is to give greater strength to the system of white supremacy. They don't do anything unless they are figured in advance that white supremacy, the system of white supremacy, is going to be made stronger. See, they keep that in mind anytime they make any kind of move in any area of activity at any time, anywhere on the planet. So, if they're withholding apologies, it's because they have figured out in advance, oh, we'll withhold apologies because that's what they say that they want. So we'll withhold these apologies. And then after 10 years, we will say, you know what? We're not going to withhold apologies anymore. We're going to apologize. What do you want us to apologize for? And we present them with a list after 10 or 15 or 200 years of withholding apologies. Then they'll say, all of a sudden, Eureka, we have changed. We are not going to we are no longer going to withhold apologies to you people. So we have decided that we're going to go through everything that we ever did, and we're going to apologize for maybe 10% of it, and then we'll argue about that for another 100 years, and then they'll decide, well, let's make it 50%. That's after another 200 years, and then after maybe 500 years, they'll say, hey, we're really going to go for broke this time. We're serious this time. We apologize for everything. That's 300 years later. See, because they figure that black people are incremental people. See, white supremacists believe in coming in and making a clean sweep first time around. Black people believe in, what they call the word, and excuse the expression, but it is a word, and I hope I'm not getting too close to that other word, but they call it being niggardly, meaning approaching everything just step by baby step.
Did you say niggardly?
Yes, that's what that word means.
Okay.
In the dictionary, it means inching up on things. Can't accomplish anything except just by inches. When the white supremacists do everything, they jump millions of miles ahead in one leap. All right? That's the way they believe in doing things. They move. When they get ready to move, they move. Okay? They'll do something that usually takes the average person, non-white person, 1,500 years to do. They do it in 5 minutes.
Okay.
See, that's the way the white supremacists move. See, they allow black people to move fast on a basketball court, but once they leave the court, everything slows down.
Yeah.
He better not speed. He better not go 5 miles over the speed limit. All right.
Okay.
In other words, he's got to inch up on everything, and that includes when it comes to getting just an apology. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're going to give you an apology, but let's see now. Hey, Will, when are we going to apologize to these people? Well, hey, they are very slow people. They believe in doing everything slow. Except, when they're talking, they talk fast, but they're not going nowhere.
Or playing basketball.
We'll give them an apology, say 100 years from now, and they'll be very grateful because they finally arrived.